Hey guys, what's up? Hello, hello, hello. Doing market talk. Sure, you want the room? Okay, he's disappeared. Hey guys, what's up? Hello, hello. Very interesting. What a bad day in the market today. Minus 485 points down. Minus 485 points down. It's very good actually because tomorrow it's gonna go up. Boom. Nice, man. Did you guys see what happened yesterday? I didn't come yesterday, but did you see what happened yesterday? I know, right? Subex again went up. Breached 71. I'm so happy. Yeah, yeah. Yesterday was good. No, I mean bad day means bad day for the market, not for me. I said it was a bad day for the market. All the people who have invested in the market, it's a bad day for them, not for me. Yeah, Xplio also went up. I don't know how. I should have put more. 9%. My God. Tata Motors down again. Yeah. The whole market is down today. Narayan Rane becomes a new MSME minister. Oh my God. GG. Nice. The whole cabinet got switched. If you guys know what happened with the cabinet again, everything got switched. Pharma and metal stocks today took the worst hit. Everything fell down. Zomato is going to launch the grocery section on their app. By the way, Zomato released what they're going to do with the IPO finally. Exact price, sub kuch they released, right? I think. Let me tell you what it is. Okay, so their entire initial public offering is 9,300 crores, right? 14th July is when they'll hit for the IPO. Their price is 72 to 76 price band. Issue comprises of fresh issuance of 9,000 crores and OFS of 375, so total 9375. Okay, out of which only 10% is there for retail investors like me and you. 75% is for QIB and 15% for NIIs. So the rich will become richer and we'll only get 10% allocation. 10% allocation of around 9,300 crores. Not bad. 900 crores almost is our allocation, I think, that way. 900 divided by 72, 900 crores divided by 72 rupees is the number of shares that is there. Clean signs, no idea, man. I haven't checked it out yet. I just heard about it today. What are the gray market trends suggesting? So the gray market trends are suggesting that Zomato, which is at 72 rupees, 76 rupees, is trading at a premium of 13 to 17 rupees more. 13 to 17 rupees more on 70s, almost 20% premium is going on in the gray market as well. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So what do you guys think will happen? Oversubscribe hoga? Yes. Upar niche hoga? Yes. I have a feeling it'll fall. I have a feeling it'll fall. I mean, you can. I have a feeling you might get it less than 72, less than the IPO price. Why I don't know. Whenever there's so much hype in the market, no, there's too much volatility, right? Volatility मतलब the ऊपर भी वही speed पे जाएगा जब correction होगा तो भी उतना ही. No, it won't list on discount. That's for sure. I don't think listing discount पे होगा. I think listing अच्छा ही होगा. But then the next day or the next to next day, right? The day after that, when the profit booking happens, if something opens at 76 and then suddenly goes to 85, 90, the profit booking that will happen will be insane. And then when profit booking happens, panic selling will happen because everyone's bought in the IPO. No one wants to sell, right? So when the selling comes and the buyers are less, the price keeps going down even more because no one's going to buy at a lower price. So again, I don't know, but I'm not going to apply for the IPO. I'll wait. I'll wait until it's out, and then I'll check if it's good or bad. So I'm gonna wait for that. What else? Yeah, so that was with respect to Zomato. What else is happening? Bajaj Healthcare suddenly has hit 52-week high, dude. What the hell? Yeah, Bajaj. Okay, yeah. So Bajaj Healthcare has hit 52-week high. I shit, man. How I miss, this is one of the missing out things that I did, right? Because I tracked it a long time ago. It was trending a lot on Value Picker with Vikas Sinha's portfolio at one point. I was tracking it at 400 and now it's 978. And I bought it. I actually bought it at 470, and then I sold it because there were some weird related party transactions that were happening inside. So I said, no need, it's not good. I don't know. Again, oh, okay, disclaimer time. Whatever we discuss here is not a recommendation to buy and sell. Please do your own research before investing. Okay? Awesome. Nothing is a buy or sell recommendation. Thank you, guys. Now, what else is happening? Okay. Someone saying Saregama. What happened to Saregama? One sec. No, today was a good day because everything went down, and it had to go down because if you remember last 2 days, no, thoda market was very sad. Like it was not moving up nor going down, right? So it was just there last 2 days, and now you see suddenly it's gone up slowly. So I mean, it's gone down and then eventually it'll go up. Now the next target for Nifty is 16,000. 16,000 is the next target. Yeah, Tata Motors. All the people were stressing. I mean, it doesn't matter. Tata Motors is going to be there for a very long time. Did you see today's news? Tata Power. Did you see the Tata Power news today? So Tata Power actually sets up its fast charging EV station at the Statue of Unity. Tata Power set up its EV charging station at the Statue of Unity in Gujarat. Boom. Crazy, right? It's starting, guys. It's starting. The ecosystem is starting. Tata Power owns a network of 4,000 home chargers and 500 public chargers in 102 cities across India. It is starting, my friends. Okay, so whenever it happens, it's going to be nice. It's called Tata Power Easy Charge at Kevadia. Will become an important pit stop for all the EV users. Okay, so whoever is near the Statue of Unity or whoever is staying near the Statue of Unity, is there anyone staying in that area, Kevadia? Meet Purohit. Okay, so meet Purohit. When if you're staying close to that, you should go check out this charging station and just let all of us in the community know if there is something else being built around this or not. Right? Is it just a charging station, or is there some Starbucks coming up, or is there something else coming up? And if there is something else coming up, if McDonald's is coming up, do let me know because then we can buy Hardcastle, right? If there is something else coming up, let's try to connect. You should be smart, dude. You should use the power of community, right? So Kevadia, it is your duty to go check what is happening around the charging station in Kevadia. Meet. Is it Meet? Yeah. Use Google Maps. I don't know if Google Maps is updated, man, to be honest. I don't know if Google Maps has updated it. So please go Meet, check out and help us all out. Tell me what is coming. If you don't know what is coming, there'll be some security guard over there. You can ask them क्या आने वाला है इधर बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है ऐसा सब. So you should take information. Public information जब मिलता है, you should take it. Right? So that will obviously help you a lot and help us also a lot. So we are all going to win together. Okay, so everything is full focus on Meet right now. Nice. Should be smart guys like this. What else? This is not saying anything else. This startup power thing. I thought it'll say something else. Mm, by the way, they've also building chargers for e-buses in approximately 80 cities in India. It's all about information. Yeah, it's not insider. It's not something that is secret that I know, right? It is public information. Insider is when nobody knows and you only know, right? So if anyone is working inside Tata Power and he tells you something, that is insider, right? But if you go and check out a public location by yourself and you connect the dots by yourself, that's not insider. That is just you being smarter than the rest. Got it? Okay. There's a company called Deal Share that raised 144 million again from Tiger Global. Tiger Global's funding left, right, center, up, down, everywhere. Crazy, dude. What does it do? Plans to use this. Okay. See, they don't tell only what the social commerce platform. Okay. Social commerce platform, Deal Share. Okay. Nice. Interesting. Tata Motor Global Wholesale. This news article came out today. Apparently, Tata Motors' global wholesale, they sold around 2,14,000 units in the first quarter in Q1. Um, Including the sales of Jaguar Land Rover has also gone up to 2,14,000 units in the first quarter of the current fiscal. Hmm. It's better than last quarter, but I don't know, maybe it's not that good. That's why it might have taken a beating, but it's not taken a very big beating. It's only down by 3%, so it's completely fine. Shopping mall operator companies. Yes, that's why I want to know what is there next to what's happening next to that Statue of Unity. It'll be interesting to see. Mm, okay. SpiceJet is planning to launch 42 new flights in July. Guys, SpiceJet will launch 42 new domestic and international flights between July 10th and 30th, according to the official statement by the company. And this will be connecting the city of Surat, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Gwalior, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Pune. So, all high intensity route, correct? So, all intensity route. Mm, interesting. This will definitely put a nice. So obviously, what's gonna happen is next quarter the SpiceJet result will be slightly better because the new revenues would have kicked in, right? So SpiceJet will definitely slightly do little well, slightly. So, but we'll have to see whether it actually impacts or not. Wow, IT department issues refunds worth 37,000 crores. Income tax department, not your Tata department. 37,000 crores to more than 17.92 lakh taxpayers. How, bro? That means so many people have paid so much tax extra to the government. So sweet. So sweet people. Mm, okay, interesting. Okay, one sec. Oh, Mankind Pharma gets approval to manufacture market a COVID drug 2DG. Do you know what Mankind Pharma does? Do you guys know which company Mankind Pharma? Yeah, I've seen it in the ads. It keeps saying we're on track to become a $1 billion company. Is it the same company? I'm not sure if it's the same company. Is it the same company? Yeah. I mean, that's the only time. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely the same company. Oh my God, they have so many good. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, they have a lot of. They have lot of brands that are public-facing brands. Okay, one is obviously Manforce from Mankind. Then they have something known as Prega News, which you would have seen Karina Kapoor talking about it. Yes. Unwanted 21 Days, which is the alternative to I think IPIL. So they're there. I didn't know all these were their brands, man. Quite interesting. Yeah, so they've got an approval today to manufacture COVID drug 2DG, okay, and adjunct treatment for moderate to severe COVID-19 patients. Yeah, same niche. So they've actually diversified inside that own niche itself. Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. The question is, and they've also tied up with a lot of South actors also. But Mankind Pharma is not a listed company, right? That's one problem. Mm-hmm. I don't think Mankind Pharma is a listed company. Is it? Man Industries. Okay, I have never done this research on which man. What is it called? Man Industries. I can't find it. No, not listed. Okay, confused. A lot of people are confused whether it's listed or not. Bajaj Healthcare also gets a license to manufacture 2D, 2G drug, 2DG. Everyone's getting license to manufacture this drug. Interesting. No, that's not man. Yeah, it's a private company. It would be great actually if that was a listed company, right? Why are startups going public to raise money? Mostly to raise money. Hmm. India's hiring activity has gone up by 15% in June, which is led by the IT sector. So all the people who are in tech are enjoying right now. Hmm. My God. See this very interesting news, guys. Very, very, very interesting news. North Korean leader. Okay, listen to this. Very, very. This is in live mint. Like one of the latest news. North Korean leader Kim Jong Un recently lost 20 kgs. Said the South Korean spies. Oh my God. How did they do that? Did they approximate it? They're saying he lost up to 44 pounds. Exact, huh? 44 pounds. Either they've hacked his weighing machine or something really, or someone's prediction abilities are insane. Uh, but a spy agency has. But again, you know why people are looking at this, because there's a lot of rumors that there is something wrong with his health, right? And he's suffering from many issues. So there is a rumor that is there. So a lot of people are keeping track of what's happening with him. But it's news, guys. Can't help it, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take a few people on stage now and talk. I've not done this from quite a bit. Here, this becomes so good. Oh, someone has changed the UI. Who changed the UI? Okay. Request to speak, my friends. Hmm. I'll take four people on stage. Very nice photo, Bhunesh.
Thank you. So, Shashank,
What
I
is that? You
want
have two deer antler thing on your head. What?
it's
Are
a
you a
hat.
reindeer?
Yeah, reindeer hat. I wore it during the Christmas time.
So are you our Santa Claus?
I'm the reindeer.
Oh, you're the reindeer.
You
I
are
think
the
Meet
Santa
will be the
Claus.
Santa Claus if he goes to that Statue of Unity fast.
Anish, and we all people are reindeers, and you are Santa Claus.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Joe Biden's here. I think I wanted to ask him about Kim Jong Un's health, and is he spying on the North Korean leader also? Okay. I'll just wait for two more people. It's irony that Kim's health is going bad and Biden's still strong. Insane. So actually, someone said this, right? Google Statue of Unity, Google Earth. So actually, put Statue of Google Unity, Statue of Unity, Google Earth, and the first thing I get is Sri Balaji clones Google Maps. Sri Balaji clones. Okay, it's so difficult. Okay, wait. We'll just wait for one more person. Please take me. Okay, chalo, I'll take you as you said. Where are you? ठीक है. Chalo, you guys can ask me your questions if you want. Shubham, I think you're breathing too heavily into the mic. Is everything all right? Yes. Okay. Chalo, ask one by one. Let's start with reindeer.
Okay. So, I want to ask, like, my father is trying to invest in the markets, and he has a large capital. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
he was talking to me like, if the market comes under a correction, his capital will churn a lot. So how
Correct.
do he deploy his capital phase by phase? Like, if he has 5-6 lakhs to invest, so should he go
SIP.
like 1 lakh this week
SIP.
or this month? You know.
SIP. If you have 5 lakhs to deploy, then do 50,000 a month.
Okay.
So in a yearly basis, you'll invest around 5 to 6 lakh.
Okay.
Simple.
Yes. Then what about the opportunity cost? Like, how should I look?
Now, see, now you have to be clear, know what you want.
Yes, yes, yes.
You don't want to lose, but you only want to win. As if that is possible, then everyone will win, right? You're trying to hedge your bets that okay, if it goes down, then what will happen?
Yes,
So
yes.
basically, you're saying if it goes up, you want to make money, but if it goes down, you want to be safe. That doesn't happen in the market, right? That's the risk that you're associated. To hedge that risk, to make yourself safe, and because it's your father's money, to make that safe, you have to give away that opportunity cost so that you average it out at a very good rate, and then keep it for a long period of time. Where if you keep it for a long period of time, your opportunity cost will keep increasing, whereas your loss possibility keeps decreasing. Correct?
Okay.
That way.
I also want to ask if you are interested in doing a series regarding financials for business or something, because you are a CFO of Avalon, so you should
Hmm.
try. It
Do
will
what
help
with
a
whom?
lot. A series regarding financials for business, like how to manage capital and all that.
Thing is, very few people have businesses at this age who are my target audience. So if I do that, there will be maybe like 10 views or something on it. I
Yeah.
still have so much to teach people on normal stuff, yeah, compared to instead of business.
Can you suggest me some way I can study, because I want to help my father in his.
Business finance, you should definitely read that book, Romancing the Balance Sheet, which talks about a lot of business related stuff. If you understand how balance sheet and profit and loss works.
Yes. Actually, few days ago, I had ordered the book. It will be delivered soon. Then I will read.
Very good. Yeah. It's very good. Romancing the Balance Sheet. Just have a read about it. That explains profit and loss balance sheet statement in very simplistic terms, which is required obviously for business, and it is required for your stock market research.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm?
Yes.
Chalo.
Uh,
Next. Thank you,
Shank.
Reindeer.
Hi, Shashank.
Thanks, Santa.
Hey man, what's up? What's your name,
Um,
bro? Japanjeet. Okay.
yeah, it's Japan.
Hmm.
Okay, Shashank. So I was doing a fundamental and technical analysis of the company CDSL. So the
Okay.
company has good fundamentals, like the technicals are good, and
Correct.
the numbers are good, and balance sheet and all
Correct.
the financial statements are good. But then when I did the fundamentals, so I connected the dots. So what I
Hmm.
found out that a lot of young people opening demat accounts out of
Hmm.
FOMO at
Hmm.
this particular time. So once the bear market comes, they are likely to exit. Just what happened in Dogecoin, like people
Correct.
invested out of FOMO and then they booked profit,
Correct.
or
Correct.
when the bear market of that comes, they
Hmm.
exited.
Hmm.
So same if happens, like CDSL business will get affected because it is dependent on number of subscribers they are getting. So
Transactions also.
yeah, transactions also. There are multiple streams of income for them, but mostly it is the number of portfolios they are having,
Hmm.
like the growth in their number of customers.
Yeah.
So, so it be a slow grower, slow steady compounder, or will the business will be like
See, CDSL will, it's in a very nice monopolistic area because NHDL has not come yet, right? CDSL is there. If NHDL had come, NHDL will be better than CDSL. But it's in a nice monopolistic zone right now where if you want to, and it's like you can't compete with NHDL and CDSL. It's locked and done. It's like saying you can buy BSE, which is listed on the stock exchange, right? It will always do well because over a long period of time, the actual penetration of the number of people who are actually having a demat account in India is very very less, right? Number of people
Hmm.
who should be having is much more.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll matter so much. Yes, there will be inactivity for maybe 1 or 2 quarters, but then after that the activity will start again.
Okay. Okay. And they also have to like think upon their margins also, because NSTL is also a competitor. So
Correct.
the pricing have to be competitive, right?
Yes.
And the same goes for Vinati Organics.
Yes.
Like
Correct.
the chemicals they are producing, they have to be low margin products.
See, the thing is, if there's monopolistic behavior, right? Like for example, IRCTC, whatever you do, it'll be a compounder.
Hmm.
Correct.
Yeah.
unless they go private, unless they open it up for other people to come, which might happen obviously. That government will never keep full monopoly for a very long time. But it is not bad. If you're talking about compounder, yes, it's a very safe compounder.
Okay. So, one more question I need to ask you is that I was actually tracking Ion Exchange for a long time, and I actually invested in it. And like it was a bull phase for that stock. And
Correct.
in one day, actually, it went by 20% also. So that
Correct.
was mind boggling for me because I'm new to investing. And so I did the technical analysis and fundamental analysis. So what I found that they have a lot of trade receivables, but more trade payables in their balance sheet. So, like, what does it describes about what it tells about the company
So
if they
usually
have this much? Yeah,
trade payables means they have to give the money back to someone,
yeah,
right? And trade receivable means they have to get it for themselves. So that means if they have more trade payables, then they have to pay money which they're not. And usually that works in businesses where you have something known as a credit cycle, right? You don't have to pay for like 60 days or 90 days. There's a 60-day, 90-day, 30-day credit cycle. So that is what it means. But it also depends on the difference between the trade receivable and the trade payable. Is it like a massive difference? Then yes, you'll see a cash outflow. But if they're making a lot of money, then it doesn't matter so much.
okay. So the
Correct?
trade payables are around 535 crores, and trade receivables are around 449.
49.
So yeah,
549.
449, and trade payables are 535.
That's nothing. That's barely anything. That's okay.
Okay,
Because
but if we like,
the revenues are in 1,000 crores, yeah. 1,400, 1,500 crores.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that shouldn't be an issue.
okay.
Because see, अगर सब trade payable and match कर दिया तो it will be okay. The interesting thing that you should be talking about is that in the last 5 years, their net profit has gone from 28 to 143,
Yeah.
right? 28, 39, 65, 93, 143, right? If you look at the EPS growth, the EPS growth is 24,
Hmm.
34, 56, 80, 121. That means from
Absolutely.
2017 to 2021, it has
Hmm.
already compounded like mad.
Hmm.
Correct? You're
Yeah.
talking about ION exchange, right? ION,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Iron exchange. Yes. Right.
Yeah. So that net profit has gone up. The revenue has gone up this year, little down, but not but the net profit has gone up drastically, even though the profit didn't go up so much. That means they have done something in their business to make their net profit go up a lot. Their ROE has gone up. ROE has gone up a lot. And if you look at the debt to equity ratio, it has gone down a lot. It's 0.08. So if you look at it from that perspective, and it's at a market cap of 3,300 crores, right? So
Hmm.
if you look at it from that perspective, they are definitely doing something really well, really good. In
Yeah,
fact, I
but
think
there are
you
some
just
things
showed
that
me
are
something
some.
very nice.
Yeah,
You want to
iron
say
exchange
something?
is very nice. It is like growing like crazy, but like you said that people tend to forget about reading a cash flow statement. So I did that. I opened the cash flow statement of the company, and they had this bad debt write-offs. Like it was very high there.
Hmm.
So how is it like bad debt write-offs?
I don't know,
They
man. I'll
must.
have to go check this thing because I've not done that kind of a research, right? I'm just saying what I can see from face value, but it looks very
Okay.
interesting. If you want, what we can do is tomorrow we can do a research on this company,
Yes,
Ion
absolutely.
Exchange. Is our scholar here? Debanji, is she here? Devjani. I keep saying
Big
Debanji for some reason. Devjani, do you want to do a research on Ion, Devjani? I mean, after you do the research, I don't think we should ever look at it again. That's why I'm asking.
right.
Tata will do later, yeah. Let's do this Ion. It seems interesting. I'll also do my research in the. Okay, so we'll do community research tomorrow by Debjani about Ion Exchange. Okay, cool,
Absolutely.
awesome,
Thank you,
awesome.
Shashank.
Thanks, Japan. Yes, Shubham, tell me. Too heavy breathing. Yeah, on scenes only, guys. Here only.
Yeah,
Too much
hi
heavy
Shashank.
breathing you were doing.
Sorry,
What
man,
happened,
that
bro? You
was my
lost
AC.
money or what today?
No, no, no. Actually, my portfolio is up. It's up of 20%, I guess. So it's going
Your
good.
portfolio is up 20% when market was down by so much.
No,
Wow.
overall, my overall portfolio is
Overall,
20%
yeah, yeah.
up. So that's
Overall,
why.
we're all up only this year. This year is a good year,
Small
so don't
correction,
worry.
though, that happens. I'm not
Happens,
worried
yeah, I
about
know.
that. Yeah.
Keeps happening. Tell me.
So my question to you is that I've been actively investing on index funds, right? ICICI
Yeah,
Prudential Index
yeah.
Fund. So I wanted to know what's your take on index funds. So I've been as soon as I came across your videos, right? I've been actively
Chalo, I'll do
investing
one
on
thing. I'll put one
stocks.
video out today on how to choose the right
Yeah,
index fund on YouTube.
yeah,
What do you guys think? Because there are a lot of
sure.
things to look at when it comes to an index fund, right? You should look at what, like for example, you should look at what tracking error is. You should look at what that expense ratio is. You should look at all of those things. You should calculate how expense ratio works with the current funds. What are the AUM, right? Total AUM, which is basically your assets under management. Is it a good company? You don't want another Franklin Templeton to happen with you, right? So you will see everything. Okay, so I'm actually putting that video out today only. I've kept it as I'll actually put it up. I don't know when, but by maybe by tonight I'll put it up. But it basically talks about. I'll tell you what I've covered there. Right, I've said what is index fund. What is the difference between active and passive active and passive funds. Number two, then different characteristics of an index fund. What are the current funds in the market? I think there are 5 or 6 funds in the market right now. A new NFO that's coming, which is the Navi one that I told you guys about. And then finally, why do people do this compared to normal stuff? Right. So this is I'm putting it out today itself. It's already in the draft. I've just not made it live. So, but yeah, again, it is complicated for people who don't know how to choose. Firstly, no, it's coming up on the personal channel. It is complicated for people who don't know how to choose. But basically, in index fund, there's not much differentiation. The only basic differentiation is the expense ratio. That's it in index funds, nothing else. Um, it is all about what do you call that? It's all about expense ratio. So you guys need to, because expense ratio is basically returns. Everyone gives you the same kind of returns. It's just who takes how much fees from you. So that is something that you'll need to look at, Shubham. But index funds should not invest in index funds. I mean, in my opinion, it's great. It's a very safe hedging bet, right? If you want to invest in index funds, it's a safe bet. But if
Yeah.
you have enough knowledge, then you should take advantage of the current bull run and try to beat the index.
Yeah, so the problem that I was facing while holding stock is that you said that when something is going up, you should hold that stock, regardless of what.
Correct.
I mean, if the fundamental is right, that you should hold
Correct.
that stock. But when some small sort of dip comes in that
Like
particular
today.
stock, yeah, like today. So what should we do in that case? Should we hold that stock, and should we just average it down? Because in index fund, I mean, I used to have a
No,
SIP.
see, if it's fundamentally good, then you should not worry about it, right? If it's a fundamentally good
Right.
stock, why should you worry about it for long term? Because correction will keep happening. You should, if it's fundamentally good, you take more. If you're playing some risky game like you're playing with DHFL or you're playing with upper circuit and lower circuits, then you're
Yeah.
obviously entry exit point is different, right? But if you're saying no, boss,
Right.
I'm playing the long term game, then how does it
Hmm.
matter? Sit.
Okay, so we should add more once
If
this
it is
kind
good,
of
yes.
correction
If it is
comes.
good, if it is good, yes.
Okay, okay, that answers my question. Thank you,
Okay.
Sham.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Shubham. No, I'll put it out today. I knew that was something that people needed. A lot of people are asking me when I did that ELSS fund. So
This new
I'm,
index, yeah. So this new index fund that is coming now, I think it's the Navi one.
yes, that is a
Its
Navi one. I know.
expense ratio is comparatively higher than the one that I am investing in. So how is it different? Do you have any idea
No,
about
I
that?
think the expense ratio is 0.06, if I'm not wrong.
0.06.
Yeah, I think the next one is Nippon, which is at 0.12.
Okay, so ICICI is 0.10. I mean 0.1.
Yeah, so this is at
Okay,
0.06.
okay, okay. That's fairly low. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Thank you so much.
basically the scheme will have an expense ratio of 0.06 under the direct plan and 0.26 under the regular plan. Just checking Google. So have a look. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Oh, he ran away before I could. Okay. So mean, dude. He's like, मेरा काम हो गया, चल मैं निकलता हूँ. It's okay, Shubham. It's fine. I will also breathe heavy now. This is very mean, Shubham. मैं बात कर रहा था and he's like, चल मेरा question हो गया, चल अभी मैं निकलता हूँ, time नहीं. It's like how Joe Biden is like, I came here for 2 minutes, but he's not taking my question and I'm off. I want to see what Kim is doing. Okay, awesome. ठीक है. So much rejection in one day. I can't handle this. Awesome, guys. Chalo, take care. Tomorrow we will not do market talk. Basically, we will do the session with Debjani. I will try to do it slightly earlier. Okay, wait, because I have tomorrow that podcast with Anil Lamba. Mm, we'll do it at 3:30. Debjani, you tell us the time. 4 o'clock. 3:34. 3:34. Debjani. 3:30 is fine. Devjani also left me and went. Okay, cool. Devjani is saying 3:30. Jan, so I'll set up a alarm for 3:30 tomorrow. Okay. See you guys. Bye.